What if success wasn't a lottery ticket, but a formula you could learn? Imagine the personal development giant Bob Proctor handing you the 12 master keys to unlock achievements you've only dreamed of. Many of us strive, we push, but it feels like we're missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. What if these timeless laws are that missing piece? If you're ready to stop guessing and start architecting your success, stick with me. Because the insights we're about to uncover are the ones people often discover far too late in the game. Welcome. Today, we're exploring the incredible wisdom of a true legend in personal development, Bob Proctor. For decades, Bob didn't just talk about success. He studied it like a science, looking for practical principles we can all use. He boiled down all that knowledge into what he called the 12 power principles for success. Think of it as a guide for anyone who's tired of wandering and ready to start achieving. This isn't just a list of nice-sounding ideas. These are core laws, and understanding them can make a real difference in your life starting today. If you're ready to tap into your own potential and build the life you actually want, these 12 laws are essential, and there's no better time to learn them than right now. First off, let's talk about what success is. According to Bob Proctor, success isn't some finish line you cross like reaching a city. It's not about having a certain amount of money or a fancy job title. Instead, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Let that sink in. Progressive realization. This means success is a journey, a constant movement toward a goal that find valuable and meaningful. It's all about the direction you're headed and the growth you experience on that path. This idea alone can free you from thinking success is one huge single event. It's actually a daily thing, a way of living, and it starts when you figure out what a worthy ideal is for. What's that vision that pulls you forward? The second law, and Bob really stressed this one, is the law of decision. How many amazing dreams have just faded away because of indecision? How many chances were missed because someone was waiting for the perfect time or for everyone to agree? Proctor taught that successful people are decisive. They make clear, solid decisions and then they act. Indecision? That just creates confusion, doubt, and keeps you stuck. It traps you in a loop of what-ifs and maybes. Think about parts of your life where you feel stalled. Could a lack of clear decision-making be the reason? Next up is the law of risk. Bob Proctor was very clear. You rarely find growth and comfort in the same place. To achieve anything worthwhile, you've got to be willing to step out of your comfort zone, and that almost always means taking some kind of risk. Now, it's important to see the difference, as Proctor did, between smart, calculated risks and just gambling recklessly. We're not talking about betting everything on a long shot. We're talking about looking at a situation, understanding what could go wrong, and still choosing to go for it because the chance for growth and reward is bigger than the fear of failing. Actually, Proctor taught that failure isn't something to dodge at all costs. It's a key part of learning. Every time you take a calculated risk, you learn something, no matter what happens. So many people are frozen by the fear of what might go wrong. But this law reminds us that sometimes the biggest risk is not taking any risk at all, which can lead to a life of unfulfilled potential and regret. The fourth law is a real powerhouse: persistence. You can have brilliant ideas, make firm decisions, and even take smart risks. But without persistence, setbacks can easily knock you off course. Proctor said persistence is the mental toughness to keep going, to stay on track, even when things are hard, when progress feels slow, or when people doubt you. It's fueled by a deep desire for your goal and a solid commitment to see it through. Think of it like water cutting through rock. Not with one powerful strike, but with relentless, steady action over time. Many of the world's greatest achievements didn't come from a single moment of genius, but from incredible persistence when things got tough. This law isn't about being stubborn and refusing to change. It's about keeping your eye on your worthy ideal and finding ways to get over, around, or through any challenge. When you're passionate about your goals, persistence stops being a chore and becomes your driving force. If your why is strong enough, you'll naturally be persistent. How can you build more persistence in what you're doing right now? This brings us to a really empowering idea, the law of responsibility. Bob Proctor taught that taking 100% responsibility for your life, your actions, your reactions, your results, even your circumstances, is essential for success and personal freedom. This means giving up the habit of blaming outside factors, other people, or things in your past for where you are now. Yes, outside things play a part, but the law of responsibility is about how to them. When you take full responsibility, you take back your power. You stop being a victim of circumstances and start being the creator of your experience. This doesn't mean everything bad that happens is your fault, but you're responsible for how you see it and what you decide to do next. It helps you become more self-aware and puts you in the driver's seat of your own life. Instead of making excuses, you look for solutions. Instead of waiting for someone else to fix things, you take action. This change in mindset is huge. When you say, "I am responsible," you unlock an amazing sense of control and the freedom to change your life. We're halfway through Bob Proctor's 12 Essential Laws of Success. Hopefully, you're already starting to see how these principles can really change how you approach your goals. If you're finding this helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more insights to help you grow. All right, let's get back to these powerful laws. The sixth law is the law of confidence. Proctor believed that confidence isn't usually something you're born with, it's something you build and develop. It comes from a deep belief in yourself and understanding what you're capable of. Confidence is vital, not just for how you feel inside, but also for how you deal with the world. It makes others trust you and gives you the power to take bold, decisive actions. When you operate from a place of confidence, you approach challenges with a different kind of energy. Not arrogance, but a quiet certainty that you can handle whatever comes your way. This self-belief often grows through preparation, through small wins, and by consistently stepping up even when you're scared. It's about trusting your inner abilities and knowing your own worth. A lack of confidence can be a major roadblock to success, making you hesitate, play it safe, or miss out on opportunities. Building confidence means knowing your strengths, learning from your experiences, and always reminding yourself that you can achieve your goals. Now we come to the seventh law, the law of action. Bob Proctor often said that ideas, plans, and good intentions, no matter how great, are pretty much worthless without action. Success isn't built on thoughts alone, it's built on consistent, purposeful action. You can visualize, make affirmations, and plan all day, but until you actually something, nothing changes. The law of action is about closing the gap between your inner world of thoughts and goals and the outer world of results and reality. It's about taking those steps, making those calls, doing the work, even when you don't feel like it, even when it's uncomfortable. Many people get stuck in the planning stage, trying to make their strategy perfect but never actually doing it. Proctor taught that imperfect action is almost always better than perfect inaction. Action creates momentum. Action gives you feedback. The eighth law tackles a subject many find tricky, the law of money. Bob Proctor's view on money was that it's a tool, an instrument, and a servant. It's not the ultimate goal, and it's not something to be afraid of or to worship. Understanding and respecting money is key for achieving not just financial goals, but your broader life goals too. He taught that our relationship with money, our beliefs and attitudes about it, greatly affects our ability to attract and manage it. If you see money as scarce or evil, you're likely to push it away. If you see it as an abundant resource that can be used for good things like providing service and creating a better life, then you're more likely to attract it. This law encourages us to develop a healthy respect for money, understand how it flows, often as a result of the value we provide, and learn to manage it well. It's about seeing money as an effect, and the cause is the service you offer and the value you create. This shifts the focus from chasing money to becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts abundance by giving significant value to others. The ninth law, so important for direction and motivation, is the law of goals. Bob Proctor was a huge believer in the power of clear, well-defined, and meaningful goals. Without goals, your efforts can be all over the place, like a ship without a rudder. Goals give you a target, a destination for your energy and actions. They give you a reason to get up in the morning and the drive to keep going through challenges. Proctor encouraged setting goals that truly inspire, not goals that others or society expect. He also stressed how important it is to not just set goals but to go after them relentlessly. This means writing them down, picturing yourself achieving them, and consistently taking action towards them. A worthy ideal, like we talked about in the first law, is basically a very large main goal. This law helps break down your journey into steps that are manageable and motivating. Clear goals act like a compass, guiding your decisions and helping you stay on track, making sure your daily actions line up with your long-term vision. We're covering some incredibly powerful principles here. Out of the laws we've discussed so far, success, decision, risk, persistence, responsibility, confidence, action, money, or goals, which one hits home the most for you and where you're at right now? Let me know in the comments below. I'd genuinely love to hear your thoughts, and if you know someone who could use a little guidance from these laws, please share this video with them. The 10th law is the incredibly powerful law of attitude. Bob Proctor taught that your attitude, the mental filter through which you see yourself, others, and the world, is one of the main things that shapes your reality. A positive, growth-focused attitude doesn't mean you ignore problems or pretend everything's perfect. It means you approach life with optimism, toughness, and a belief that you can overcome challenges and find solutions. Your attitude decides how you see events, and because of that, how you react to them. It can draw opportunities to you or push them away. It can fill you with energy or drain you. Think about it. Two people can be in the exact same situation, but their attitudes will lead to completely different experiences and results. Developing a positive attitude means consciously choosing your thoughts, focusing on the good, learning from setbacks instead of being beaten by them, and keeping a hopeful view. This isn't always easy, but it's a skill you can build with practice and awareness. Your attitude is one of the few things you have total control over, and its effect on your success is massive. 11th on our list is the vital law of creativity. Bob Proctor believed that creativity isn't some special gift only for a few artists or inventors. It's a natural quality inside every single one of us. It's the ability that lets us bring new ideas to life, find new solutions to problems, and see possibilities where others only see roadblocks. Creativity is the spark that drives progress and improvement in all parts of life. This law encourages us to feed and trust our creative instincts. Often, we push down our creative ideas because we're afraid of being judged or we think we're not creative. Proctor urged people to break free from these limiting beliefs and actively use their imagination. This could mean brainstorming, trying new things, thinking outside the box, or just giving yourself quiet time for new ideas to pop up. Your creative mind is a powerful tool for getting past obstacles and reaching your goals. By consciously using and growing your creativity, you open up a huge source of potential for innovation and achievement. Finally, we get to the 12th law, the law of communication. In a world that's more connected than ever, being able to communicate well is absolutely essential. Bob Proctor understood that good communication is the foundation of strong relationships, successful teamwork, and effective leadership. This isn't just about speaking well, it's about truly understanding others, expressing your own ideas clearly and with conviction, and being able to listen with empathy. Good communication builds trust, helps people work together, and lets you share your value with the world. Whether you're talking to a client, a coworker, a loved one, or even yourself through your inner thoughts, the quality of that communication deeply affects your results. This law encourages us to become better listeners, to try to be clear when we express ourselves, and to understand the impact our words and body language have on others. By improving our communication skills, we greatly increase our ability to influence, connect, and ultimately, to succeed by creating value through service and understanding. And there you have them, Bob Proctor's 12 Power Principles for Success. As you can tell, these aren't just separate tricks or quick fixes. They're interconnected laws that create a complete system for personal and professional achievement. From seeing success as a journey, to the importance of decision, risk, persistence, responsibility, confidence, action, handling money, setting goals, attitude, creativity, and communication, each principle builds on the others. The main message here is one of empowerment. Success isn't about luck or where you came from. It's a choice, a result of consciously using these timeless laws. It all starts with your mindset, your beliefs, and the actions you take every day. The real magic of these laws isn't just in knowing them, but in consistently applying them. I encourage you to pick one or two of these laws that really spoke to you today and start consciously putting them to work in your life. Don't try to master all of them at once. Start small, be consistent, and watch what happens. If this look into Bob Proctor's wisdom has been helpful, please subscribe for more content aimed at helping you grow. Thanks for watching, and here's to you. No more wandering, time to start winning.